Welcome back to the channel where we explore, learn, and theorize about the Marvel Universe. Today we're going to be talking about the Mutants' arrival in the MCU, but more importantly, who will appear and when. But first, I'm giving away a copy of Marvel's Avengers, so if you want to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video, and if you want, stay tuned till the end where I'll go into more details on all the giveaway stuff again there. Now let's get started. Following the recent acquisition of 20th Century Fox by Disney, Marvel has regained the rights to the X-Men characters, which means that they're coming, and they're coming soon. But the question is, who will come first and where will they appear? For context, the Mutants have been planned since the very beginning of the MCU, and originally, the plan was to have the Marvel Cinematic Universe tie into Fox's X-Men universe, with the Avengers crossing over and teaming up with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and Sir Patrick Stewart's Professor X. In an Iron Man 1 deleted scene, Nick Fury talks about having to deal with gamma accidents, radioactive bug bites, and assorted mutants who would eventually become the X-Men, but we now know that this is no longer the plan, and instead the mutants will begin to appear alongside established heroes like Black Panther and Captain Marvel, and also in their own shows and solo movies. The first mutant that I can remember, correct me down in the comments if this isn't the first one or if I missed any, but as far as I can remember, the first mutant to be rumored to appear in the MCU was Rogue in Captain Marvel 2. And she was going to be the main villain of the movie. For the rest of them, I'm not even going to try to remember what order they were rumored to appear in, because there's actually a lot of them. But Wolverine was also rumored to appear in Captain Marvel 2. However, that's not the only place. It's been said that he'll appear in Black Panther 2's post-credits scene, and that'll eventually lead into Roger Wardell's tweet, with Shuri making him his Antarctic Vibranium combat nanosuit. But it's also been rumored forever that Namor the Submariner will be the main villain in Black Panther 2, and now that Marvel has the rights back to Namor, he's going to appear and soon. But before all of this, it's been heavily hinted at through leaked photos courtesy of Charles Murphy from Murphy's Multiverse that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier will set him up through the introduction of Lord Ogun, who in the comics is actually Dr. Abraham Cornelius, the man that created the Weapon Plus program and gave Wolverine his adamantium claws and skeleton. However, in the MCU it's been revealed that General Thunderbolt Ross was the one behind the re-establishment of the Weapon X program in The Incredible Hulk, and his transformation into Red Hulk could be Ogun instead. But I already did a whole video on that. But if all that wasn't enough, Roger Wardell also said that a Weapon X Disney Plus show is currently in pre-development, which will be a pre-sequel to The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and explore not only Wolverine, but the other members of the Weapon Plus program as well, meaning that we could even see a Deadpool cameo. And according to Mikey Sutton's most recent insider scoop, a Hulk vs. Wolverine movie could be coming, which would lead to an Alpha Flight Disney Plus show, and it would introduce Northstar and Aurora. But speaking of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's also been said that Omega Red will be one of the villains they encounter when they travel to Madripoor, and he'll supposedly also appear in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings in the Mortal Kombat style tournament for the Ten Rings, alongside Psylocke, Spiral, and T-Ray. One of the least likely appearances is actually in Black Widow, where it's been rumored that Ursa Major could appear and could even be played by Oliver Richters, aka the Dutch Giant. And as cool as it would be to see Red Guardian team up with a giant talking bear and go on missions with the Soviet super soldiers, I think Black Widow would be too early to see our first mutant. Then jumping over to WandaVision, it's been all but confirmed that her twin sons Wiccan and Speed will appear. Next, Mikey Sutton stated that the first official X-Men team that's currently planned to appear in the first X-Men team-up movie will consist of Thunderbird, Storm, Cyclops, Havoc, Nightcrawler, Marvel Girl aka Jean Grey, and Sunfire. But Storm will also be from Wakanda, which means she could make an appearance in Black Panther 2. And in this team-up movie, the X-Men will travel to the Savage Land alongside none other than Professor X, in search of Dr. Karl Lycos, who's been turned into Sauron by Mr. Sinister. But on their way they'll encounter Kaiser the Savage, Shauna the She-Devil, Moon Girl, and Devil Dinosaur. Now if you remember in the beginning of the video, I said that Rogue was rumored to be the villain in Captain Marvel 2, but it's also rumored that Gambit will be getting his own show, where she could appear as well. However, what I'm most excited for is the Avengers vs. X-Men event, which won't happen for a long time, but according to Mikey Sutton, it'll lead to a fight between Doctor Doom and Magneto, which will melt IMAX screens worldwide. And the most recent scoop coming from Daniel RPK, aka Daniel Rickman, says that Marvel has plans to introduce Firestar and that she'll end up being part of the New Warriors, which is also rumored to be coming to Disney+. But then, Roger Wardell tweeted that Robbie Baldwin, aka Speedball or Pennant, could appear in Ant-Man 3, and that he would have problems with his girlfriend's father. So this could mean that he'll date Cassie Lang, who will become Stinger, or that his girlfriend from the comic Squirrel Girl, who's also a mutant, will appear. And like Firestar, they're both part of the New Warriors as well, so it would make sense. And lastly, the most recent scoop from Mikey Sutton is that Beast will be introduced in the Agents of S.W.O.R.D. Disney Plus show alongside Monica Rambeau, and it'll be a regular hotspot for other mutants and cosmic heroes that Marvel Studios are looking to introduce. But let me know what you guys think about all this, and if I missed any mutants that you've heard of. And what X-Men characters would you like to see in the MCU the most? Now on to the giveaway details. We've gained 200 subscribers in the past 2 months, and I know that we can easily beat that. So for the 1000 subscriber giveaway, I'm gonna do something special. Whenever we hit 1000 subscribers, I'll choose a random winner and give away a copy of Marvel's Avengers. But there's a catch. If we get 1000 subscribers by August 1st, I'll instead give away a copy of Marvel's Avengers, the Deluxe Edition. I already gave away a Baby Groot Funko Pop at the 500 subscriber mark. So if you're new to the channel or you want to be entered to win a copy of Marvel's Avengers, make sure you're subscribed and leave a comment on this video. And since it'll be truly random, the more videos you leave a comment on, the better chance you'll have to win. Thanks for watching, and remember to wash your hands and stay safe.